The Planeswalker Traffic Report.
Up-to-date weather, traffic, spells, celebrity interviews, and much, much more.
Here is another installment of whatever this is. And we're back. Seems like we landed here on Tarkir. Am I saying that right, James? Tarkir?
I believe it is Tarkir, yes. I know there's been some interesting controversies in regards to certain naming conventions around these parts, but not necessarily what I'm more concerned about. The traffic on the Omen Path to get here was a little bumpy.
Yeah, the Omen Path wasn't as bad as I thought it was before, but there's a lot of traffic there, especially with all these Universes Beyond sets coming out. There's getting a little congestion. I'm getting a little frustrated with my commute, but we are here at the center of the Salt Road at the illustrious Marek Hotel. I believe that's how you say that.
Yeah, I believe so.
We're being put up with a very generous promotional consideration. James, if you'd like to talk about that.
Yep, promotional consideration is provided by Goldwaker Savings and Loans. Set releases coming too frequently? Secret Lair selling out too fast? Commander Tax has got you down? Call now for financial advice and mana savings. Goldwaker Savings and Loans.
All right, let's get to traffic. Looks like someone has cast a Frontier Siege out there, so if you are out there and you chose Khans, enjoy the extra mana at the beginning of your main phase, but if you chose Dragons, looks like you have to do some fighting to get to work on time.
Yeah, I know the toll to get through the outpost was a little interesting to say the least. Those that got the extra mana definitely benefited from it, but don't want to have to deal with the dragons, especially if you don't want to have to fight anyone on that Omen Path.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of fist fights today. It's getting kind of hairy out there. I'm not liking it.
Yeah, I know. So I thought I saw Savage Knuckleblades were fighting one another for a little while.
Yeah, a couple ankle shankers out there too.
Yeah, I think I saw Brutal Horde Chief.
Yeah, I saw two of them. I don't think you can have two in the battlefield at the same time.
No, you can. You can.
Well, I guess, yeah. Well, if they're not legendary, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, particular congestion at the end of the Salt Road with the flooded strand. Seems it's dissolving the Salt Road a little bit, so be careful out there. Hoping somebody pays the one and searches for a plains rather than an island.
Yeah, we definitely could use some dry roadways, especially with all the stranded cars and people that are just stuck in the salty waters there.
But I'll tell you what, if you took your dragon to work, smooth sailing the whole way. So
yeah,
that's for you guys. I'm thinking about getting myself a dragon.
Yeah,
they're much cooler than drakes.
Yeah?
They're much cooler than drakes.
Yeah, definitely. Even though they're just like lesser dragons in some regards.
Yeah, so people used to think they were cool, but I don't know what happened. Oh yeah, speaking of how much cooler dragons are, we have some tickets to give away today. So one lucky caller will get some Khanfall Lamarr tickets to his upcoming show.
Yeah, that'll be really neat. I heard the Taylor Swift Boots Haste tour was really cool.
Yeah, I wonder if Lauren, if you're out there, were you able to get to that tour? We haven't talked to him in a while.
Oh man, yeah, he kept having phone issues the last time we were trying to get tickets out.
That's a shame. I love talking to Norin.
Yeah, same.
But
great guy.
Let's see. We have those to give away. I thought we had another giveaway too, but looks like we do have a caller on the line. We have somebody calling in. Looks like we have Rocky on the line. Rocky, how you doing? How's your drive time commute?
I wouldn't know. I'm flying.
Lucky.
Oh. what kind of dragon are you flying, son?
Not flying a dragon, although dragons are cool. They are the superior of the species of dragons.
But we don't want that kind of talk on our show right now.
Hey, no slander.
Hey, I'm not trying to slander. I'm just stating a fact.
I would be convinced to agree with you. Flying in, how do you fly there, son? If you don't have a dragon?
I would hope that being an owlin, I would be able to fly pretty easily. But my mistake. We also do have a bit of fighting going on in the air because of all the rocks, Strixes, and sometimes the drakes like to cause a bit of trouble, but nothing I can't handle.
Have you encountered any storm crows?
not in a long while. I haven't seen a Stormcrow in a moment.
Okay, good.
Well, you know what they say, Stormcrow ascending. But you also have to watch out for those wizards out there casting flight on, non-avian creatures as well.
Yeah, that's cheating.
I've seen my fair share of whales and potted plants in the air, and I don't think either of them belong up there.
I saw a golem one time too. That was scary.
Yeah, don't discount wizards casting fancy magic and being able to make themselves fly or make anything else fly that they want to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now, Rocky, you're calling in about the tickets. Let's get to know you a little better. How you been? What kind of spells you casting lately?
Nothing as of late. Normally, it's more along the lines of, say, lightning bolts and lightning helixes.
Lightning greaves?
Sometimes lightning greaves, depending on what's going on. Depending on commander games, if I get them.
I like a good pair of fuzzy lightning greaves. I got my feet are cold. Put them on, chill out, have some tea.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tea. I'm more of a cocoa type of bird.
I can see that. Cocoa's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not a coffee guy myself, but
I can't have coffee.
Not allowed.
No, it's not even not allowed. It's just my body hates it.
I have a friend that has that too.
Oh no, I was trying to say not allowed because I know in some parts of these planes, coffee is not allowed. They view it as not good.
Ah, okay.
Would you say you're allergic to it, or just can't have it for other reasons?
It is because whenever I drink it, my body is just like, out now.
In one end to right out the other.
Yes.
Almost immediately.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I have a friend that's actually allergic to caffeine. Like any type of caffeine.
That sucks.
And that to me is just crazy, right? And you'd be surprised how much stuff has caffeine in it.
Even the most minute traces.
Right. Like even like most soda says caffeine free still has caffeine.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I think caffeine free coffee isn't fully, absent of caffeine as well. I think there's like a small percentage still in there.
Oh yeah, especially because of the beans themselves.
Yeah,
right.
You can't entirely get it out, as far as I understand.
Mm-hmm. Even some chocolates too.
No matter how many spells you try and cast it decaffeinated, it's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
So what format do you normally cast your spells in there, Rocky?
Mostly Commander. I used to dabble in Legacy. Used to be heavy into Modern. I played, as I kind of alluded to, with a certain few spells I cast. I played Burn a lot in Modern and Legacy. Played some Elves in my time. Played Delver a lot in Legacy.
Oh, speaking my language, Delver.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Good old fair magic.
Yeah, a fun little marching man one time paid a visit and gave me them. Gave me some volcanic islands one time.
Yeah.
But
got some real estate there for you, huh?
Yeah.
Right. Go retire. Go retire on a volcanic island. But no, nowadays it's mostly Commander. I got a couple of decks. Two of my most proud ones, I would say, is I have a all foil Sir Gwen Knight Tribal deck. That's really neat.
Mm-hmm.
And then another one that I'm really proud of is a Rocco Cabaret Caterer type deck.
Because
it's
really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I see some sick stuff happen with Rocco. I've been tempted myself.
Yeah.
To build a deck around that.
Yeah, my most recent deck that I built was Baba La Saga.
Golgari, huh?
Yeah. It's been very interesting because I'm trying to play different strategies and different play styles of things. I
make little challenges for yourself, like building different types of decks.
Yeah, because I've been kind of putting myself in a corner where this owl likes to sit back and watch how a game unfolds rather than making an action. Yeah, one of my other more explosive commanders, I should say, I have is Imidane, the Pyro Hammer.
Oh yeah,
that deck gets off pretty quick.
Yep,
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's kind of funny though, considering on my body I have a Gruul emblem tattooed on me, so I still have yet to actually make a Gruul deck, and I am trying to work on that.
That is a challenge I found for myself too. I like Gruul. I've played a lot of Gruul, but I don't have a Gruul commander yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a Izzet commander a long time ago, and I just never really vibed with it. But now I'm trying to get into Gruul because I have it on my body. I might as well try and build a deck for it.
Well, now I committed to having it, so now I have to do something with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? You commit to a bit, and you wind up getting more in trouble than what you ever expected to.
Yep. As one spellcaster once said, if not Gruul, then die.
Yep. Yeah, I've heard that floating around the Omen path, too.
And we'll be right back for the word from our sponsor. Are you worried about your cards being safe during travel? Worried about them potentially being damaged? Did you potentially damage a precious investment? Call the Abzan's most trusted private security firm, Siege Rhino Security. And we are back.
So about those tickets.
Hey, I'm pretty excited. Khanfall Lamarr, forgot his name for a split second there. He's been dissing some people lately, and
oh yeah,
we're not going to name names, but I think we've already said our feelings about it.
He's a very vicious bard, and I can't wait to go see him.
Yeah, he's he definitely leaves no prisoners. That's for a fact. Some would say he has a horde of insults towards numerous different other bards and artists and such characters.
No one's safe.
No one is safe.
Nope. You can't silence them.
So what else is going on in your life there, Rocky? While we got you on the line.
Funnily enough, I was actually on my way to go deal with some of this traffic in the air for the dragons and the other bird folk and stuff, because, someone's got to direct these people and where they need to go.
Yeah.
Control player, huh?
I don't like doing that sort of magic.
Did it once. Did not have fun. No one else did either.
No one had fun.
Was not a good time. Don't recommend.
Stacks is one thing. Control is a whole other beast. I tried it a couple times, but nah. Literally, I was meaning more in dealing with air traffic control for the airways around the Omen Path and the surrounding area, shall we say.
I don't know what's going on with the Blind Eternities. They're really letting stuff slip.
That's above my pay grade. They don't pay me enough gold to deal with that.
Fair.
As far as I heard, there's a whole other division being made for that sort of thing. Something with space.
Yeah.
And force.
Mm-hmm. Have not heard those words together.
Yeah.
There was that one year where we went to space for a bit, but people don't like to talk about that.
No, not really.
They don't really talk about a lot of those spells.
Depending on who you ask, some people thought it was really cool, and other people thought it was really not cool.
Some people thought it was made up.
Yeah.
You know what? I haven't seen any of it myself, so it could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we know?
Yeah. It was before our time.
Yeah, before our time. I mean, other than that, not really too much. Just kind of hanging around, causing chaos where I can.
James, what kind of chaos you been casting lately, huh? I didn't get a chance to talk to you. Well, we got Rocky on the line.
Yeah, it has been a bit since all of us have talked together. Yeah, I haven't really casted too much chaos recently. I've been tinkering around with decks, making them a lot more consistent, or just trying to teach myself how to specifically get into a state of consistency with a deck. I know Hogak, the Arisen Acropolis deck, that's been really fun to learn and just figure out.
Oh yeah, I believe we were talking about that before.
Yeah, we did chat a little bit.
All CMC 1. Call it 1 is the loneliest CMC.
Yeah, I remember you sharing
the loneliest number.
Well, we got a singer here.
Yeah.
Hey, I can speak also on the whole finding consistency thing. That's been kind of the thing about some of my later deck building that I've been doing, is trying to find that consistency where you kind of have to take what you learn. If you started on playing with 60 cards, you know the consistencies, you know the ins and outs of a deck. But when it comes to Commander or even Canadian Highlander, for an example, too, I don't play any of that, but I'm just using it as an example. You have so many variances on play strategies and different interactions with how a deck works. Like with my Baba deck, much like Joey from EDH there are so many different lines that you have to find in the deck, and some you just find as you play the deck, and you may find yourself with an accident that winds up with a victory, and other times you might wind up with a sad board state and nothing to show for it.
Yeah,
I feel that.
I understand that.
I've been tinkering with my Crick deck. It's my mono black, just craziness. I built it with the challenge of being don't play the normal mono black, because I have too many mono black decks.
Don't play the good stuff.
Right, I play good stuff, but not the good stuff. Like Bola Citadel and Sensei's Divining Top. No Gray Merchant, aka Gary. One of our fans out there, Gary.
Gary.
Hey, I know Gary. Gary's a cool guy.
Then what's Torment of Hailfire is a big one where I'm like not putting that in there.
Yeah.
And instead, I end up building it with Nazgul, and it is a lot of fun. It gets really gross, but it's not consistent. So recently, I started putting more things in it, like graveyard recursion.
Okay.
Because the Nazgul care about entering the battlefield, not casting. So people blow my Nazgul up. I'll just bring them back.
Yeah.
The best edition I finally found my copy of it, is Hakon. I can't remember the full name. Let me look that up real quick. I was singing an Akon song earlier.
Was it Hakon Strongblade or something like that?
You mean Hakon?
Oh, Hakon
Stromgold Scourge.
Yeah.
Where I was like, oh my god, I need to put this in my deck because he cares about knights, and the Nazguls are knights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I finally got to play a game with him on the battlefield. No matter how many times I got rid of him, I was still able to, because you can cast him in your graveyard. I kept bringing him back and then bringing all my Nazgul back. And I didn't win, but I liked how that kept the synergy up, where I was being a threat, but not keeping people from having fun. And that's like my big thing when I build decks. Like I want people to have fun with me while I'm trying to kill them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Right. Misery.
And that was like one of those cards. Right. And that's one of those cards I'm so happy I found it in my collection, where I was like, I forgot about you.
Yeah.
And it's just, I love that kind of stuff happening. That's my favorite thing about Magic.
If I may share another little consistency-based anecdote, one of my favorite recent interactions in a game that I had was while playing Imidane. Might have caused somewhere close to like 500 points of damage to a table. It was either that one or a game I told you about. Maybe, I don't know. You and I have had some chats off to the side.
Yeah.
Of this call.
Yeah.
But
I was not a part of it. I want to play against Imidane though. That sounds really fun.
Imidane was really fun, and it was Imidane, a few other spells out, and then I also had the fun-filled things of Fiery Emancipation and some other damage doublers and or triplers.
Mm-hmm.
And things got out of hand really fast, and I won a game, and it was very quick.
Is that Imodane? I gotta look this up. IMODA. Is that mono red?
Yes, it is mono red. 4 mana for a 4/4. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell you control that targets only a single creature, deals combat damage. Whenever an instant or sorcery spell you control that targets only a single creature deals damage to that creature, Imidane deals that much damage to each opponent.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because I have a mono red deck. I've actually been trying to play on. Jero has a work in process Wednesday, and I've been saving it for that because I have not played it yet. Zerzoth the Chaos Rider, I think it's called. Let me look this up. Yeah, Zerzoth Chaos Rider. It's a devil. When an opponent draws their first card each turn, if it's not their turn, I create a 1/1 red devil creature token that when it dies, it deals 1 damage to any target.
Nice.
One or more devils I control attack. One or more players. You and those players each draw a card, which makes more devils. Yeah. And I have all those like staple double, triple damage effects in there, where I think I was starting to show my spouse, like, if I have these 4 cards out, I could do like 200 damage on like turn 4 to like one person, and then everyone's gonna kill me.
You know, you got to send a message to at least one person,
right? And that's one of those cards I got in the Jumpstart pack. I'm like, oh, you look dumb. I love you.
Yeah.
But it's one of those decks where like I know it's not gonna be fun. I'm probably not gonna keep it too long. But it was all cards I had laying around because I don't play a lot of red.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of came together.
Yeah.
See,
I love stuff like that where I'm teaching myself the layers, like how damage doublers and multipliers and stuff work. Like your opponent can actually choose them on their turn as opposed to your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I believe that's what I was reading. Like, so they could choose the one that best suits them rather than you choosing for them.
Yeah.
Which is fair, but it's also something that I wasn't aware of until I started trying to play it. People are like, no, that doesn't work the way you think it does. And I'm like, teach me. What do I do?
I mean, I was gonna say, because I'm trying not to, as the caller, overwhelm the hosts, but I was gonna say, like, my similar problem is mono black.
Mm-hmm.
I love the idea of I love the aesthetic of mono black for commanders, but I never have found a mono black commander that meshes, because I've tried building Shieldred, I tried building Crick, I tried building a Rankle deck back in the day.
Oh god, Rankle. That's a throwback.
And just nothing has stuck.
My friend, we should talk outside this call because I have so many mono black decks that every one of them, I have, no joke, at one point I had 4, but I have 3 right now, Chainer Dementia Master decks that do different things.
Damn.
That's one of my favorite cards, and it's like the utility of it.
Oh yeah,
but that's like mindsets too, right? Where you have your style, I have my style, and sometimes they don't mesh, but I'm sure there's something that can cross over.
Yeah.
I think I have a chain. Yeah, I do have a Chainer Dementia Master because I had it as a part of my Shieldred deck. So I still have one floating around somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Like there's that one, and I've also been looking into building like something like Ashnod, because mono black with artifacts.
Yeah.
That's just
the one cast one? That's a good one.
Ashnod Flesh Mechanist.
That would be really neat.
Yeah.
Especially with all the different artifacts that are black themselves that you can use.
Oh yeah.
Vehicles too. You can even like sneak some stuff in there with that.
Oh yeah.
Throw like a smuggler's copter in there or something and just get some
value in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
That's what I love about it. There's so much stuff you can do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I love about Commander. I guess I should preface that too, where playing Standard's fun, playing Modern, playing Legacy, but if you're not playing certain decks, you're not really going to win, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're just building for fun, that's the key difference.
But it's hard because other people play the good decks, and you're not able to do what you could do in Commander. Like you can build your deck to do a thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a chance to do your thing, unless you're playing CDH where you don't even have a turn 1 sometimes. But
you
know, like you can still do enough to be like, oh, I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I might not win, but I'm doing stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember James and I a while ago would have a similar conversation where my logic was about it. It really just felt like you're like a kid in a candy store playing Commander, because there's so much variety and so much variance on one deck to another. Because as you just said with Chainer, you have 3 different builds for Chainer. It's one deck. It's one commander, but you have 3 different builds for it. And the fact that you can have something like that and have a different game every time with different commanders, even though you know a strategy is the same or it's different depending on what's going on, it's very fascinating to see how one person can build a deck and then another person can build the same deck but have it be slightly different. So you never know what you're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
Like another good example is Shieldred. I have a Shieldred deck, the Apocalypse rather.
Yeah.
And a good friend of mine, a fellow wizard by the name of a Unskilled Commander, also has a Shieldred deck. I built mine out of the kindness of my heart. I let all my friends draw cards, right? Don't worry about what's going to happen when you draw your cards. You get to draw cards. And then he built it where it's discard. He has a lot of mechanics in there to benefit him to have people, if they have cards in hand, to discard that benefit him.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I like that. That's like really interesting to see, like the same commander, same card and everything, but two very different like archetypes, let's call it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You know, I call it group hug, but in parentheses or asterisk, like don't worry about it.
Yep. Yeah.
We'll sort it out later.
Yep. It'll get worked out. I can tell that the way that the unskilled commander has their build, it kind of reminds me of the rack in Modern.
Mm-hmm.
Just mono black discard, you have no hand, and just slowly die a slow, painful death.
I used to play that with the those ninjas. There's one that makes your hand size smaller, and another one makes it even more small.
Oh, nice.
Like a Gnat Miser and Locust Miser, I want to say they're called.
Interesting.
And then it's Modern's fun because I guess there's more archetypes available, but when you get to Legacy, it's like if you're not playing certain decks,
yeah,
what's the point? You know. Having said that, playing Legacy a decent amount where I just kind of gave up on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I still have the decks, but I just don't play it as often anymore.
Right. Yeah, same.
What kind of Legacy deck you got?
Delver. I had blue-red Delver for the longest time.
Oh, that's right. You had mentioned that.
Yeah, I had that, and I have Elves.
I have. I used to have Delver, but I think I built that into my Popper deck.
Nice.
Back when 60-card Popper was a thing.
Okay.
And it's pretty gross.
Yeah, no doubt.
But I don't know what to call it. Manaless Dredge, I think is my Legacy deck still. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Ooh,
yep.
I'm amazed that's still a thing.
It's not. It's so bad because there's so many things that keep me from doing anything. But like every once in a while, my friend's like, "You want to play 60 card?" I'm like, "You okay if I play a dumb Legacy deck?" The chances are I don't win, but when it goes, oh boy, it goes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That reminds me of when James and I got into Legacy first. It was we both built Reanimator because we were thinking, oh yeah, we'll just both cast some big dumb spells for basically free and just rock'em sock'em robots our ways to death. But then it turned into a race of screw you, no, screw you, no, screw you. I'm the one that's going to cast
Grizzlebrand or something.
Grizzlebrand or Elishnorn or Emrakul. And so James and I, after a while, were just like, all right, one of us has to try something else because this is not as fun as we thought.
Yep.
You can't play mirror matches.
Nope.
Yeah.
It was a good learning experience for us to use. I haven't heard of Manaless Dredge in a long time, especially in Legacy.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Do you run any of like the new MDFC lands?
Nope. I have not updated since they banned, was it Gitaxian Probe?
Gitaxian Probe, yeah.
Gitaxian Probe, yeah.
And I put Contagions in there because I thought that would be a neat upgrade, and it sucks. Like, it's...
Oof.
Like, well, it's a fun deck, but like I said, playing against Legacy players, you can't do anything.
Fair.
Right.
And it's just, that's where, like, I said I play, like, 60 card against, like, if somebody has a Modern deck, which goes too fast where I can't do anything either, but...
Right.
It's fun once in a while to dust it off. I can't get rid of it. It's not worth much on its own, but it's got enough cards in there where I can't get rid of it, you know?
Yeah, it's a deck that means a lot to you, and you have fun with it. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Right. And that's where, like, go back to Commander. Like, a lot of my Commander decks, like, this deck sucks. I can't play it anymore. Then I go take it apart. I'm like, I can't.
I can't.
I just love you too much.
Oh yeah, I actually have a similar thing on that, Del, because my Sir Gwen deck, and James will know what I'm talking about as soon as I say this.
Yep.
My Sir Gwen deck actually started off as a Queen Marchesa Knight Tribal deck, just because a queen needs an army.
Right.
But after playing the deck for some time, I realized, as much as I love the idea of Queen Marchesa leading the charge of the entire army, I figured to give the power to general in charge, and that would be Sir Gwen. So I had to make the tough decision to turn Queen Marchesa into Sir Gwen, and I am working on giving the Queen a deck of her own again.
I feel that. Talk about the red, white, black one, right?
Yes.
I had two Queen Marchesa decks. One's that one. What's the other one? Grixis colors.
Marchesa the Black Rose.
Yeah. And I'm like, I just want to make a deck with both of them because like they both have a feel, you know. where they both do something different again, but I just want to put them both in the same deck. I want a new format where you have 2 commanders. we're working on it.
Yeah. Pseudo partner.
Again, spreading the good word. Have you guys heard of Pendragon?
I have.
I am obsessed.
Remind me of Pendragon.
It's a pauper format, 100 cards. You have a commander that's a common creature. That's your Arthur. And you also have in your command zone a legendary equipment that's your Excalibur. And you can build the whole deck around it. Everything else is commons, right? But what's fun about it is you can do color combinations you wouldn't normally do in Commander. Like you can have your commander is one creature, and then your artifact can have a different color identity, and it adds to the color identity of the deck.
Interesting.
Because there's a few legendary artifacts that have color identities, and you mix it with other stuff that don't match that identity.
That kind of gives off the vibe of when the D&D set came out with the backgrounds, and being able to get like the splash of another color for that. That's very much reminding me of that.
It is. I finally finished one. I have one deck finished. And I have 3 other ones started, including one for my spouse. And then I have 2 of my other friends now obsessed with it. They're trying to figure out what they want to do. Because it's not only just a cool basis for format, it's a cool restriction keeping it commons. So I feel like anyone could put broken stuff in the command zone and go to town, but there's a little more of a challenge there trying to make it so, it could actually work with what you got, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I highly recommend it. I look forward to seeing what you guys build. And it's one of those things where it's just like, I love stuff like that. Like what was the format maybe 6 years ago? Tiny Leaders?
Yeah, Tiny Leaders.
Tiny
Leaders. It was all CMC3.
Yeah.
I had like 4 of those decks and no one ever played.
Yeah.
I remember James and I tried building Tiny Leader decks. James built, obviously, Geist Saint Draft. I don't remember what I built, but like 2 other people I remember we got to rope in to try and play it, and we did not have fun.
I think that's where we ended up too with it, like my friend group. Yeah. Like I think I played like 1 game and somebody had not Crosis. What's that one that makes everything cost 1 less colorless for each +1 on it? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh Jesus.
Blue, black, green.
Yeah.
Elemental.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I'm drawing a blank.
I am too.
Okay. Animar, Soul of Elements.
Oh.
I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, why does that sound familiar? And why is the only card I'm thinking of Animar?
I said the wrong color combination. My bad.
It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens with formats like that. It's like Tiny Leaders. Oathbreaker has this problem. It's like, once a format gets kind of quote-unquote solved in some respects or broken in some respects, it kind of just deflates all momentum and energy that it has. And we'll be right back with a word from our sponsor.
Howdy, y'all. I might just be a simple elk herder out here on the Salt Road, but I know a thing or two about flavor. I want to talk to you today about Tarkir brand mustard. Brutal War Chief may not be legendary, but our mustard sure is. Now turn off your TV and check out new condiment. Perfect for everything from elk sausage to goat burgers to fish fillets. The zingy, zesty taste is so good, even the Sib-Sig like it. Go on down to your local grocer or trader. Pick up a bottle of Tarkir brand mustard.
Speaking of the Sib-Sig from that ad read, I think I've heard around the Omen Path that apparently that mustard's so good that they'll eat themselves because of it.
It is good mustard. I could believe you drop a little bit on your hand or something. Next thing you're noshing on yourself.
Yeah, yeah. So delicious. You want to try a bite of yourself for yourself.
That's what folks at home. I highly recommend wearing a bib.
Yeah.
Hey, so I have a quick question, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about my tickets? How are you guys going to make this work?
Oh. Do you have a permanent address?
We could mail them to you, or you could just fly on by. We can like kind of hold them out the window.
Yeah. We'll be at this hotel for a bit.
I mean, where are you guys staying at? I might be able to visit.
We are at the center of Salt Road at the illustrious Merrick Hotel. I can run up to the top floor, and if you want to meet on the roof.
Or I could just land and just walk in the building.
I'm sorry, was that birdist of me?
No, it's just the... I mean, I'm not in a hurry or anything. I was just curious because I didn't know how long you guys were planning on staying in town.
No, that's fair.
Well, we're not sure. It all depends on the omen path and how the blighted herdies, move us around.
Plus, also, we still have that siege outpost we got to deal with, too.
Oh, yeah.
All those fist fights are not looking pretty good. I think they've gotten worse since we've came here, so it might take us a couple of weeks to figure it out.
I'm looking down, and I see a lot of fighting going on. It's
and we're looking at the live footage here too. There's a lot of fighting and a lot of dragon dung apparently. So I feel really bad for anyone on the ground.
Yeah, and I just had to avoid a drake and a rock fighting in the air. So I'm getting in some pretty hairy territory myself here. So I guess I'll meet you guys at the hotel and pick up my tickets.
Alrighty, sounds like a plan.
Cool.
That sounds good for me. We'll let you go.
Thanks for having me, guys, and hopefully you enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Happy flying.
Bye.
Bye. Well, James, that was a interesting call.
Yeah, it was definitely good to play catch up with Rocky, kind of chit chat together. And
you guys look a lot alike. I'm looking at his Facebook right now, and he looks a lot like you, except he's an owl. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think we've established a lore of what species you are yet, and maybe we'll save that for another episode.
Yeah, all things considered.
Or that's none of your damn business.
I mean, all things considered, this could go one of two ways, buddy.
Right. And we could get into a whole new demographic if we really wanted to go for it.
All things considered, yes.
I'm seeing across you, and I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah. That's totally fair.
Oh, we have a call on the line. Oh, Norin! We have Norin on the line.
Hooray!
Norin, come tell us how the show was, bud. Norin?
Oh no, not again.
Oh, is this happening again?
Wait.
We really need to get that. What?
Hang on. Wait. I think I hear something.
Yeah.
No. Aw, man. Damn it.
Norin,
no!
Norin!
Norin!
Mustard!
I apologize to anyone who I just blew out their speakers.
Anyway, we will be traveling to James. Do you have on file what plane we're going to next? I think we did get a memo on that, didn't we not?
I can't seem to find the Wait, hang on. It's crawling away off the desk.
Is that
I'll be right back. I gotta go get it. Wait, hey, come back! No. It just walked out the door and jumped out the window.
God damn it! We'll see if Rocky can get that for us later. While he's coming to pick up his tickets.
Maybe.
But we'll stay tuned. We'll figure that out eventually.
And with that, I think this is a wrap of our show. I have been James.
And I have been Dell.
And this is the Planeswalker Traffic Report signing off. Have a good night, everyone.
See you guys.